Greetings, outstanding men of the drawing room. Thank you for welcoming Kayaking Kentucky into your meeting tonight. My name is David Lane, and I'll be your host on this 15-minute extravaganza as we explore Kentucky waterways, Kentucky wildlife, and Kentucky plant life. So put on your bathing suit and your life jacket and get on a kayak. I want to tell you a little bit about the Kentucky River. Its headwaters form in southeastern Kentucky. It forms three branches, the North Branch, the Middle Branch, and the South Branch. They come together at the fork of the Kentucky in Beattyville, Kentucky, Lee County. From there, the Kentucky meanders mostly northwest for about 270 miles, and it empties into the Ohio River. First trivia question of our session. The Kentucky River empties into the Ohio River in what city? Is it A, Carrollton, Kentucky, B, Gent, Kentucky, or C, Henderson, Kentucky? This is one of Kentucky's many natural waterfalls. We're across from the Cummins Ferry campground in Mercer County, just to my left, and this beautiful scenic spot is actually the Cummins Ferry waterfall. Look how beautiful Kentucky is. Come celebrate it with us. Is that good? At the ramp where we started here at the Nonesuch Campground, this completes our maiden voyage of Kayaking Kentucky. It is May the 7th on a beautiful spring evening. The answer, what you've all been waiting for, the answer to the trivia question, where does the Kentucky River empty into the Ohio River? The choices were A, Carrollton, Kentucky, B, Gent, Kentucky, C, Henderson, Kentucky. The answer is A, Carrollton, Kentucky. And until next time, we'll see you on the water. Okay, so we have a great shot here at the Kentucky River Palisades. Now, the Palisades are a series of deep gorges and limestone outcroppings. The Palisades run for about 100 miles along the Kentucky River, mostly through the central Kentucky portion. Now, they provide great habitat for a lot of wildlife and vegetation, as you can see. Actually, the peregrine falcon is known to nest and live in these parts, so we'll keep our eyes peeled for that. So just wanted to give you a little bit about the Palisades. Really, really neat, beautiful creation of God. A river dweller. From the smell of things. Okay, this is one of the smokestacks of the E.W. Brown LG&E KU coal burning power plant in Bergen, Kentucky. They actually controlled the dam as well. Look who I've come up on. Pocahontas out here in the Dix River. Look at those triceps. Pocahontas. The original Pocahontas.
Oh no.
Okay, men of the drawing room, it's Saturday, July 20th. We are coming to you from Lake Victoria in Scott County. These are some of the youth from my church, my Sunday school class, and again, just another great outing that involves kayaking. Look at this. So we've been kayaking and fishing over here all day. So guys, say hello to the men of the drawing room.
Hey. Hi. I'm in the drawing room. I'm in the drawing room. I'm in the drawing room.
Until next time. Beautiful Lake Victoria. And there's the pavilion where we picnic. Welcome, men of the drawing room, to another episode of Kayaking Kentucky. We're coming to you Sunday morning, October 6th, on a rainy Sunday morning, I might add, on the Green River in Hart County, south central Kentucky. Just want to introduce our crew to you. On my right is my brother-in-law, John Hurd. On my immediate left is my son, Nelson Lane. And to his left is my niece, Melissa Hurd. And as always, our trusty camera crew, underpaid and overfed as usual. Welcome. Now, a little bit about the Green River. It's probably best known for its mention in the 1971 folk song, Paradise. And it goes like this. 1 and 2. Daddy, won't you take me back to Muhlenberg County, down by the Green River where paradise lay? Well, I'm sorry, my son, but you're too late in asking. Mr. Peabody's coal train done hauled it away. That brings us to today's trivia question. What folk hero or folk song writer and singer recorded and wrote the song Paradise in 1971? Is it A, John Prine, B, John Denver, or C, the Everly Brothers? All right, Percy, get me out of here. Let's start paddling. Men of the drawing room, I do want to clarify something. You did hear me right. This is actually a Sunday morning. We're all playing our Freedom in Christ cards today. They work much the same way as the get out of jail card works in the Monopoly game. So what you see behind me is the historic Green River Bridge. It's a rail bridge. Many a young man lost his life defending this bridge during the Civil War days. Many battles were fought here over control of this bridge. And as you see, it's still standing. So this bridge is probably well over 200 years old. Much like High Bridge back in central Kentucky that we've already shot some video of. So we're going to continue paddling on down and see what else we get into historically. Well, this concludes this episode of Kayaking Kentucky. The answer to our trivia question, which was which folk artist wrote and recorded the song Paradise back in 1971, the choices were A, John Prine, B, John Denver, or C, the Everly Brothers. The answer is A, John Prine. And again, until next time, happy kayaking. Hello, men of the drawing room. We want to give you a sneak preview of season 2, yet to be named, but already under production. Come and look at this little gem with me. Well, men, this concludes season 1, Kayaking Kentucky. I hope you've enjoyed watching this video as much as I enjoyed making it, although I doubt it. I want to extend a heartfelt invitation to each of you to join me for some flat water paddling this coming summer. And remember, any rebroadcast, retransmission, or other use of this video without the express written consent of Kayaking Kentucky is strictly prohibited. Make it a great winter and get on the water.